Not far from here, such marches even now are being met with bullets.
As Jamie White writes, Australian police have been deploying directed energy weapons against the peaceful Freedom Convoy protesters around the capital.
All right, guys, Mrs. Cossack is feeling a bit under the weather, just like everyone here. People are feeling nauseous. People are feeling a bit of vertigo. That's the result of these police supersonic weapons.
It's amazing that they've got nearly, 750,000 people out here, and they cannot even send one person out to talk to us. Not even one person, At least come out and hear what our views are. That's all we want to do, is have our views expressed.
What do you feel?
Just a bit of a headache. A big headache, yeah, for sure.
What about you, sir? How do you feel?
My ears.
You can feel it in your ears?
Yeah.
Disturbing videos and photos circulating social media show Canberra protesters, including women and children, who appear to have been badly burned by directed microwave energy weapons, with blisters on their faces, arms, and torsos. The use of directed energy weapons was thrown on the table as Australian senators grilled the Australia Federal Police Commissioner Reece Kershaw.
Pictures of the day appear to show some types of devices at the front of Parliament House, in between the entry to Parliament and Parliament lawns, where the protest was in fact occurring. Can you confirm whether the AFP had long-range acoustic devices at Parliament House on Saturday?
That would be something that is our police methodology, which we would have to look at some sort of public interest immunity claim.
And I've been provided with this photograph, which I'm happy to table electronically, of course, from a distance. Does appear to show the deployment of an LRAD machine, a long-range acoustic device, I think it's called, which is a device designed to pitch sound at long range and can cause some pretty serious injuries. You can't confirm, even given that photo, that device was deployed on the day?
Senator Durantic, I just want to interrupt here to make it clear that this question has already been taken on notice.
I understand that, but just with the benefit of having had that, with the benefit of having had that photograph, which tends to confirm it, we still can't confirm that device was there on the day?
Yeah, I think to be proper, I'd like to take that on notice.
In relation to yesterday's protest, can I say how absolutely disgusted I was? It broke my heart. Millions and millions of people across our state are doing the right thing, and it just broke my heart that people had such a disregard for their fellow citizens. I just ask everybody to think about that. Each of those people who protested illegally, I'm sure, have loved ones. They're going to go home and risk passing that virus on to their most closest people to them.
With what we saw in Sydney yesterday, of course it was selfish. It was also self-defeating. It achieves no purpose. It will not end the lockdown sooner. It will only risk the lockdowns running further. People understand there are frustrations with lockdowns, but that type of behaviour doesn't help anybody. Selfish behaviour doesn't help anybody. And so in a city under lockdown, to engage in that was reckless and it was selfish.
Even back in the United States, this weapon has caused chaos in the U.S. Capitol.
U.S. officials say there are now 130 suspected victims, mostly CIA operatives and U.S. diplomats being treated for brain injuries, debilitating headaches and vertigo, the targets they believe of a directed energy microwave weapon.
There's a mysterious direct energy weapon that is being used, and it is causing, in some cases, permanent traumatic brain injury.
New indications suggest the incidents go as far back as 1996. Two individuals working on the NSC believe they were targeted in 2019 and in 2020, just after the election.
The Australian Plandemic Great Reset tyranny is raising the bar on human rights abuses, adding fuel to the fire of the inevitability of the coming Nuremberg Code correction. John Bound reporting.